you all in my face, taking up all of my space. You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Super way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all of hallelujah.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag, that I'm leaving with a bag. Hop through the scars that's strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, 'cause I don't stop. Hey ladies, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Hey fellas, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mike my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. Got us beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons by confessions. Go to the high up. These they come from the cause. We different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes. I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as divider, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. I've been trusting the process, no other option, really.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Tennessee Titans and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Good. Count the 60. Count the 60.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
18. Go.
Ward off the play fake. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down throw here for Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now it's 2nd down.
19,
They kick the running back in motion. 2nd and 10. Here's Ward to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
So far, so good to begin this one as they've got a new set of downs beyond midfield.
Trap roll 80.
Here's Etienne on 1st down. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After that little 8-yard scoop, here comes 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, here's Ward. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 22 out of that play. And the Titans have a first.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Titans
Let's
first
go
down.
now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. LeJohntay Wester to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this first and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Flushed out now to his left. Here comes the pressure, and he's going to be dropped by the Titans. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack.
Has a hole left, room to run. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
19, come 19.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick six. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted. Again, that is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. First and 10. Ward shaking off the pick here. Finds him over the middle. And he is stopped with authority there, but came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Ward in the pistol. Here comes the screen for Etienne. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Past the 60, past the 60. Rig alert, rig alert. Go.
Etienne gets it on the draw. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Etienne on 3rd down. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Hey, Brad. Brad, 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
4th down. Here's Ward. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. It's one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the...
Oh, that was redirected, and they'll make the interception. And the Titans take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know, Kate, once that ball got tipped, all bets were off. Everybody in the neighborhood had a chance at it. It was just a race to see who could go get it first.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Come on, come on.
They send a receiver in motion right.
70, hot 70.
1st and 10 here. Ward. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
2nd and 10 now. Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator's going to be one happy camper.
This is our last play of the quarter. Working inside the red zone. Has it at the 7. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans parlay the interception into points. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Extra point is up and good from Slide. And the Titans tie things up at 14. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the bank in just a moment.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a second quarter lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fields this one at the 3. He lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. No, we just don't see kick return. Nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right at a young age. You're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come here. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did. Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2 yards all he can get. Takes third down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later. I love that call on third down because it just gives you options. The best third down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
No, we changed it.
From the gun, Jackson. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
The offense was there to recover. It's there inside the 5. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I'm just hearing my old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say, whoever plays the hardest and longest wins. And that's what you got to do. You got to play harder. You got to play longer than your opponent. And when you get an opportunity, go seize it.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18, pioneer.
Running back sent in motion. Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Only took them 1 play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. Now a give. It's Etienne headed left. Galloping inside the 40. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's he's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost and a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
They'll run Etienne. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And they get to him again. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half.
You know what that call tells me a little bit? That they didn't trust that they could win the battle up front. No matter what they dialed up, run, pass, Doug Flutie drop kick, that defensive front was coming. And they came strong to force a 3rd and goal.
Now we're back at the 7. Here's 3rd and goal.
79 Broncos, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
From the gun, it's Ward. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Return starts from the goal line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Short pass brought in. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of these guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
He beams one deep right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. 2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finds him on the crossing route. It's a race down the right side. And they are all the way into that red zone.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked up by Jalen Watson.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
19 Charger, 19.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Titans have it first.
Titans 18.
First down.
Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield track. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Ward off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Bronco 80.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackled there by Mike Green.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
We've got a man in motion.
7-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. Incomplete pass, and we're down at 12 seconds remaining.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field. That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
The Titans will turn to their kicker, Joey Sly, here on 4th down, looking for this field goal. From the left hash, 54 yards out. Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. And it stays a 2-possession game at an 11-point margin.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Titans watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half.
Joey Sly to kick off 14.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Here's Wester on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Offense to the line fast. Flag is down here. This might be a free play. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Here comes 2nd and 3 following the penalty. Blitz coming, Lamar. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Wester finds the football, complete. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34.
Play fake, Jackson. Look at that power, deep left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it sets up 2nd down. Jackson, quick pass wide. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up
Jackson now on third. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far.
Hey, Alex, sit high. Let's go. Sit high. Go right here. Thirteen. Sit high.
They're going for this. Escapes the pocket. Making the call himself. Oh, they try the lateral. It's a live ball. And it's recovered by the offense, but Brock gets 4th down. We know only the fumbler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. They send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. That's low and bounces short of his man.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. That's good for a Tennessee 1st down. Receiver in motion. He's headed right. 1st and 10 here. Ward. Throwing the out route complete. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Again, Ward going to the air and brings it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans start the 2nd half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Brian Callahan sends in the call. They're lining up to go for 2.
will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Catches it at the 1. And his play will not reach the end zone. He's held out, and they will not take another 2 points off that lead. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's Wester on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
This is Henry on 2nd. He gets a nice chunk, looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Has his man, it's cut by Andrew. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for Baltimore.
1st down, here's Lamar. He'll set up the screen from Henry. Into the secondary past the 40. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So they'll decline this and take the result. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Driving across the 15-yard line. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens hold an 11-point advantage. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. All right, gonna get a 2-point try here. Brock Jackson gets his offense lined up. And he'll get into the end zone. Their lead now up to 13 points. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. It was there for the interception. Nate Wiggins has got it.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes.
And the Titans rush is going to win this round. Working quickly here.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 50-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
And the run will not get there. They're turned away right near that marker. Now it's 4th down.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Would have been about a 50-yard attempt on the field goal. The offense staying out there to go for this. Running for it. Here's Henry. He brushed him off with ease. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
1st down. It's 1st and 10.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, here's Henry again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A loss of a yard. It's
3rd and long for him here.
13.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Getting out to his left. And he can escape no longer. They roll over and bring him down. So after that, we'll change the ends of the field and change offenses. They'll take over when we begin the 4th. It's Titans ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. They put a receiver in motion right.
70.
1st down throw here for Ward. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who've got to have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
Cut 19.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Going deep here for the end zone. And this is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. He's got a 4th down decision to make. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Having the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
Read the look. Grab it. Grab the line.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Penalty hurts them, but they are still going for it here on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Here comes the screen from Etienne. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Ravens' 26-yard line.
Ward off the play fake. He's going to push one deep down the right. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions. The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Running back sent in motion. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Rolling into enemy territory. Now he's past the 25. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have likely locked up the win right there. Come on, the offense staying out there, Brock. They're trying for 2.
The Ravens will
They'll try it on the ground. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
19 Charger.
Now motion him out of the backfield. From the gun, it's Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Ward setting the pass. Dumps it off to his running back. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Let's go now. Hawk 70.
Ward now on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. 4th down, pass coming. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Complete out to the right. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, it gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Zay Flowers. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
3rd down and 4.
From the gun, a run for Henry. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 2 yards.
4th down, here's Jackson. And that is Cox, touchdown Baltimore. The Ravens put up even more points in a win. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Jackson throwing for it. On the move, headed right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jarius Sneed with the INT.
Ravens 50, Titans 23.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Hardman with a return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. 1st and 10 here. Ward. Looking wistful back now. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Ready.
Looking to throw this one. Ward. Finds him over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Titans have a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Get it.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Downfield to DK. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Again, Ward going to the air. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard.
We send a man in motion.
At the 18-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. Cut near the goal line. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Here's Wester on the return. Making some progress here. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to stop the drive. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
That's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Running once more with Henry. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Third down here, need 8 on the play.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
No throw, 3rd and long. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
1st and 10.
Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the run. 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 Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Can't stop the run, you can't stop the run. Can't stop the run, you can't stop the run. Can't stop the run, you can't stop the run. Can't stop the run, you can't stop. Let's get down, stop the run.